What's up everyone, this is Saurabh from MrGeeksUnited.com, and in this video I will be showing you what is there on my iPhone 6. This is my 16 gig gold version iPhone 6 and this is also my daily driver. So without any further ado, let's dive into the apps. So I'll be telling you the apps on my iPhone column wise. So starting with the first app, it is the Messages app. Nothing special about it. You can do iMessage or the usual SMS using this app. The next we have is the Settings app. Again, through this app you can control various settings on this iPhone. Up next we have Safari. This is one of the browsers which I use. I'll show you the other browsers which are there on my iPhone. And then we have the defaults folder, and this folder contains all the defaults app which were pre-installed on this iPhone 6. So it has got Reminder, Notes, Talks, Newsstand, iTunes Store, Passbook, and a lot more. And up next we have the Streaming folder, and this folder contains all the streaming apps which I used on almost daily basis. So over here we have Netflix, and this is my favorite app. I have the subscription of Netflix, and I have also recently installed HBO Now. And this HBO Now contains various movies and TV shows, and this is free for first 30 days and then you have to pay a charge of I believe $14. And next we have Dailymotion. This app I don't use very frequently, but it is good to have as there are some videos which you may only found on Dailymotion. Up next we have the U-Bolly app. Well, this is the app for Bollywood movies. Basically, it captures all the movies which are there on YouTube, and it has got various categories of comedy, drama, horror, kids only, and a lot more. And you can just go into the recently added one and it will show you the movies. It is a free app. It basically pulled the movie from the YouTube. So this is the app which I use once in a while when I wanted to watch a Hindi movie. And then we have Sony Live. I don't normally use this app. And next we have Video Downloader. Again, this is the app which I use to download the YouTube videos on the phone. Like I have got various songs which are downloaded over here. And then we have the Player Extreme. This is the app which I use if I have to upload any video from my Mac on the iPhone. So I use this app to upload any video on the phone. Next we have a Hotstar. This is also a streaming app where you can watch various Indian TV shows, cricket match highlights and movies. I have this app, but frankly I haven't used it even once, but it seems that it has got some good movie collections, so I may get to it someday. Anyways, let's move on. Next we have Ustream. Again, this is a good to have app. I hardly use it. And then on the next page of the streaming folder we have Twitch. Everyone knows what is Twitch. It basically streams the gameplays and the online games. So you can just select any of the game and it will show you the people who are playing the game at this moment, and you can just watch their stream. Next we have Periscope. Again, Periscope is a live streaming app where you can just go live in front of your Twitter audience. And the next one is very similar to Periscope. It's Meerkat. Again, you can broadcast yourself live in front of your Twitter audience. So I have used these apps, Periscope and Meerkat, only once or twice so far. but I'm planning to use them more frequently going forwards. Now let's move on to the next folder, and next we have weather, and I've got two apps. One is the default weather app and the other one is the Yahoo weather app. Well, I don't have any particular preference of using these apps. Both are good. And then we have in the bottom dock, the very first app is the phone app, as you know, which you can use to call someone. And now moving on to the second column, and the very first app is the calendar app. Everyone knows what calendar app does. Next we have the App Store, where you can download various apps on your device. And up next is my social media folder, and this social folder contains Twitter, WhatsApp, BBM. I hardly use BBM. Next we have Talkatone. Well, this is a client for the Google Voice. I have not used it for many months now. Next we have Skype, LinkedIn, Facebook Messenger, Foursquare, WeTalk. WeTalk is the Google Talk, the Gtalk Messenger. And then we have Swarm, and this is the Facebook shortcut for Kaashvi World. As you know, Kaashvi also has a channel. I'll link it in the description below. So this is a shortcut to her Facebook page. And next we have Tweetbot. I haven't used Tweetbot for a long time now. Not sure. I don't like the interface of Tweetbot. Many people like Tweetbot better than the default app on the iPhone, but for me, I prefer the default app rather than Tweetbot. Next we have Snapchat again. This is a good to have app. I haven't used it for many months. Maybe I'll delete it someday. And next we have my music folder, and it has got the default music app. Then we have Shazam, Pandora and Ghana. And next we have the news folder, and this news folder contains News Hunt. It basically gives you the Hindi newspapers from all over India. Again, I hardly use it. Once in a while I read a Hindi news or something on this phone. Next we have NDTV, TOI and Smart News. Well, this is the new app which I have installed, Smart News, and it basically pulls the news articles from various sources, and it has got a very nice interface to it, and various tabs are there for Buzz, Business, Science, Social, Verge, GeekWire, and you can also customize what all tabs you want to see. So it's a good app. I have started using it on almost daily basis. I read news from this app. So again, good app which I have recently found. And next we have my shopping folder, and this contains Flipkart, iShop, this is the India Times shopping, Amazon, eBay, Jabong, Snapdeal, Myntra, AliExpress, Paytm, MobiKwik. This is online wallet kind of thing which you can use to pay off at various sites. And then we have the Domino's app. So these are the apps which I use almost daily basis to check out prices of various items, gadgets, clothes, shoes and whatnot. So this is the one folder which I use very frequently on daily basis. And then we have my Facebook app. It's the usual Facebook. And then moving on to the third column, the very first app is the Photos app, the default Photos app of the iOS. Then we have the FaceTime app. And next we have the navigation folder, and it contains the default Apple Maps, Waze and Google Maps. And the only maps which I use is Google Maps. And then we have the folder for MrGeeksUnited. It basically contains all the apps which are necessary for my blog purpose, which is MrGeeksUnited.com. So we have Hootsuite, Pages, that's a Facebook Pages manager, WordPress, Google+, InstaTag, Instagram, Fullscreen, as we are partners with Fullscreen. So it gives you all the analytics and various information about your Fullscreen account. And you can also create thumbnails using this app. So if you haven't checked out this app, do check it out. And then we have the Studio app. That's the app for your YouTube channel, where you can reply to comments and check out various analytics and number of views and all. Next we have the Jasmine app. This is basically a YouTube player, and I only keep it because using this app you can play a song from YouTube, and then you can even exit out of this app, or you can just close this app and the song will continue to play. It doesn't happen with the default app of YouTube, but with Jasmine it happens, so that's why I'm keeping it. And on the next page I have got IF, which is if then that or whatever. I haven't used it for a long time. And then we have Crowdfire. This app will basically tells you the number of followers and the recent unfollows on Twitter, Instagram. So it's good to have information of who are your followers and who have recently unfollowed you and who have recently started following you. And the next folder is photography, and it contains all the photography related apps which I use not on daily basis, but yeah, from time to time. We have Photograde, Pixlr, Dropbox, Play Memories. This app, Play Memories, it basically used to play the video on my camera. My camera is Wi-Fi enabled, so using this app I can see what is there on my, and I can also transfer images from the camera to the phone over Wi-Fi. So it's a good to have app. And then we have the Carousel app. It basically backs up all your photos and just copy them to Dropbox, and it has got a very good nice interface, and it will show you the timelines as to when these photos were clicked and whatnot. So instead of keeping the photos on your iPhone, I basically keep them in Dropbox, and this is the interface to Dropbox, you can say, Carousel. And next we have the YouTube Capture app, which I have used once in a while to capture any video on iPhone and then upload it straight to YouTube. And next we have the network folder. It contains speed test. It basically tests the speed of your internet connection. And then we have a shortcut for my broadband. It basically tells me how many data is left in a particular month, and I can also add some smart bytes, which is the extra data if I want to. So this is basically a shortcut from Safari. And next we have an app called Fing. It basically tells you what all devices are there in the Wi-Fi network, and the IP addresses, the MAC addresses. Since it contains some confidential information, so I'm not opening it, but you can check it out. It's called Fing. And then the next app is the Mail. It's the default mail application. I have tried other mail applications as well, but this is the one which I like, and I have got my work related emails configured in this application. And now moving on to the last column on this page. The very first app is the camera app. As you can see me. And the next app is Apple Watch. I'm not planning to buy Apple Watch in the near future, so I may have to put this app in maybe the default folder. So this app basically gives you the various information about the Apple Watch. You can watch various videos and download the apps for the Apple Watch if you have. Next we have the Google folder. It contains the Drive app. It's the Google Drive app, the Hangouts, it's the Chrome browser, and the default Google search. And next we have my games folder, and I only have 2 games. One is Black and the other one is Stick Cricket. So these are the only 2 games which I play from time to time. And up next we have the Tech News folder, and it contains apps like Appy Geek, Drippler, Macash, CNET, NDTV Gadgets, Engadget, Meshable, TechCrunch, and iMore. So this folder is my source of information for any tech related news. So I basically go through these apps on almost daily basis, and I get some good information, and that's how I keep updated with the latest happenings in the world of tech. Okay, moving on. The next folder we have is the Themes folder, and it contains 2 apps, Wallpapers and iTheme. So using this wallpaper app, I tend to download new wallpapers from time to time, and it has got some good options. So according to your mood and your preference, you can download any of the wallpaper. And next we have the iTheme app. It basically gives you a theme for the iPhone. I have used these themes from time to time, but I prefer to keep the default themes and the default wallpapers. And then we have the very last app in the dock is YouTube app. That's the default app for YouTube, and this app, I can tell you, I use it more often than any other app on this iPhone, and this is my favorite app as well. I watch a lot of YouTube videos on daily basis, and this is the app which I use. Alright, then moving on to the next page. The first folder we have is the travel folder. As you know from my vlogs that I travel every month for work, so these are the apps which I use every month for booking my travel. The very first app is Make My Trip. Next we have Clear Trip, and then we have Taxi for Sure. It's just like Uber, and you can book taxis in India using this app. It's not available for all the cities, but for major metropolitan cities, this app you can use this app. Next we have Uber. For some reason my account is locked and I have never used Uber. I always I have the app installed on the phone, and I always thought that I should call them up and unlock the account, but I haven't had chance to do so. One day I will unlock the account on Uber and start using it. Next we have Ola Cabs, which I use very frequently, and then we have Meru Cabs, and next we have View Trip, and next we have Indigo. That's the airline app. This is the airline which I used very frequently every month. This is the one airline which I like to travel in. Next we have CWT to go. That's the Carlson and Wagonlit. That's our corporate travel partner. So this is the app for them. Anyways, let's move on to the next folder, which is the Utilities folder, and it contains all the utility apps. The very first one is the Delhi NCR Metro. It basically tells you the prices and the nearest metro station, and you can also search the route if you want to travel from one place to another. That's in Metro. Next we have the Genius Scan. This is the scanner which I use very frequently. I scan all my documents using this app. Next we have AirPlay It. I'm not sure why I have this app, but I have used this app maybe last year. It's basically kind of AirPlay, and basically plays the media on your computer to your iPhone. Next we have Airport Utility. This is the app to control your Airport Extreme or Airport Express if you have. I have got an Airport Extreme, that's the wireless router, so I control that router using this app. And then we have Epoch Cam HD. Again, I'm not sure why I have this app. I haven't used it. Next we have widgets. That's basically to put the widgets on the notification screen. That's over here, so you can put different kind of widgets using this app. Next we have Book My Show. This is the app which I use to book movie tickets. Next we have Checker. Again, it basically cleans out the memory on your iPhone. So while we're here, let's do it. It basically scans for any unused items, unused memory, and basically optimizes everything. And as you can see, it has released some memory. Anyways, next we have Zomato app. I'm a foodie, I love food, and I put my reviews of various restaurants and hotels which I visit very frequently. I put the reviews on Zomato, and this is the app which I use to find any good restaurant nearby, and to check out menus before going to any restaurant, and as well as the prices. Yeah, that's very important to know the prices before you enter into a restaurant. So again, this is one of my favorite app. And then on the next page we have got Push Bullet, Food Panda. Food Panda is again an app to order food online. It's a good app. Then we have WebEx. For some reason I have never used it. N22 Benchmark. It basically gives you all the information and the benchmark details and comparisons of your device. Then we have Brewster. Not sure what this app is for. Maybe it contains it contains the contact information. It basically syncs all the contacts in one place. Again, I have hardly used this app, so let me close it down. And next we have Fiverr. Everyone knows what is Fiverr. If you don't know, then you can just go and check out the website. Here you can purchase various kind of services for just $5. So it's a good to have app, and it's a good website as well. And next we have Chai Point. Well, basically it's a local, you can say a coffee shop or a tea shop, and this is the app for them. Next we have Runkeeper. This is the app which I use to track my jogs, my workout. I don't use this app to full effect, but I use it once I'm running in a park, or if I don't have any other way to track the number of calories burnt. So then I use this app, Runkeeper. Up next we have My Vodafone. It basically gives me the account information of my provider, which is Vodafone, and I can use this app to pay my bills, view the bills, and also raise some service requests if I want to. And next we have the app for Apple Remote. Yeah, this is the app which I use to control my Apple TV. I have the Apple Remote, but I prefer to use this app, as it is easier to type using this app rather than the Apple Remote. Alright, then moving on to the next column, that's podcast. That's a folder, podcast, and it has got the default podcast app. and it has got various podcasts which I'm subscribed to. Next we have the Pebble app. As you know, I have got a Pebble smartwatch, and this is the app which I use to control the watch, to download new watch faces, and to basically pair the watch with the smartphone. I use this app. And next we have the Road Recorder app. This is the app which I use with my microphone, which is the Rode Lavalier microphone. Whenever I use that microphone, I use this app to record the audio. And next we have a new app, Trafline. It basically gives me the traffic information in the city. So I use this app to get information about the traffic before I start my journey every day. And this app is very accurate. So if you are in India, then you should definitely check out Trafline. I'm not sure if it's going to work outside of India, but you can check it out and let me know if it works for you. Alright, then moving on to the next column, we have browsers, and I have got Opera browser and Puffin Free. This Puffin Free browser, I use it to play Flash videos, which I cannot watch using either the Google Chrome or Safari. So this is a very nice browser which I have, so you can definitely check it out, Puffin Free. Next we have the ESPN Cricinfo app. As you know, I'm a big cricket fan, so using this app I keep updated with all the latest happenings, the latest news and the latest scores. Next we have PayPal. Again, this is basically to keep track of your PayPal account. And next we have Untapped. Well, this is an app for beer drinkers, and you can basically check into any restaurant if you are drinking a beer, and it will tell you what all people nearby are drinking, and then you can tag with them and send a message to them. So I have started using this app for last 10-15 days, and you can see I only have 3 check-ins so far. All those were in Bangalore last month. Again, it's a good to have app. Next, the very last column, the first folder we have is the books and magazines, and I've got my Kindle app. And the next app I have is Maxter, as I have got various subscription of various magazines, so I use this app to read those magazines. And next we have the default Gmail app, which I use. I have tried the other apps as well, but I like this app specifically for Gmail. And the last app on my phone is my Airtel. As you know, Airtel is my broadband provider and also the cable, the DTH provider. So using this app I can keep track of all the accounts, whether it's broadband or DTH, and I can also pay off the bills using this app. So guys, that is all in this video. These are all the apps which I have on my iPhone 6, and hopefully I'm going to do another video, the version 2 of this series, maybe in next couple of months, when I've installed some new apps and try new apps. And if you need any information about any particular app which you have seen in this video, do let me know in the comments below. And if you want me to do a video of any particular app, again put them in the comments below and I'll look and try to do the video. So guys, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Cheers.